Hello, my name is Dan Colgan, and I'm the organist and music guy here at Gloria Lutheran Church in Olympia, Washington. Today is March 16th, and the hymn that I would like to take a look at is number 328 in our ELW hymnals, Restore in Us, O God. This hymn has served as our offertory response in worship during Lent in past years. The text of this was written by Karl Daw, spelled D-A-W. Daw is the author of many newer hymns in current use. He is the son of a Baptist minister, but began attending an Episcopal church while in college at Rice University in Houston. He later became ordained in the Episcopal Church. He also became the executive director of the Hymn Society of the United States and Canada. Our hymn text today was written in 1987 for a choir camp of the Episcopal Diocese of Connecticut. It was originally set as a choir anthem by composer David Ashley White, published under the title A Lenten Prayer. However, the tune we have here today is named Baylor, written by living composer Hal Hobson. This is a different tune than the original anthem used. Hobson was born and raised in Texas and is a Baylor University grad, which is indeed the tune's namesake. Hobson has served on national boards of both the Presbyterian Association of Musicians and the Choristers Guild. He's published over 1,200 hymn tunes, anthems, and arrangements, largely for church use. Although we have a number of his tunes in use, this one doesn't fit his usual mold. In short, it sings like something that Westermeyer states could have been even from the 16th century. Back to this text for a moment. I would like to quote Paul Westermeyer again, who, as I've mentioned, is one of my former professors and the author of our ELW hymnal companion. Regarding this hymn, he states, quote, "Little hymns of this sort, which take up but half a page, can easily be seen as small in meaning and significance. The nature of good hymns, however, is to encompass large scope and layered substance in their very few words. Sometimes authors are not even aware of all the theological and literary influences that shape them." End quote. He then goes on to examine some of Daw's comments about this hymn and how Daw himself perhaps found further meaning in this than he initially expected. And I think for me, that's the lesson here today. We don't always know how our actions or creative processes at the time may impact others, or what meaning they might have in the future. In my own journey as a church music guy and choir director, I can think of a few times where people have told me that they were quite touched by something that I had said to them years earlier in what I thought was just a run-of-the-mill interaction. This is a good reminder to always put our best foot forward as we go about our lives, because we may never know when something could be bad, good, or even life-changing in the future. Here's the text for our hymn today. Restore in us, O God, the splendor of your love. Renew your image in our hearts and all our sins remove. O Spirit, wake in us the wonder of your power. From fruitless fear unfurl our lives like springtime bud and flower. Bring us, O Christ, to share the fullness of your joy. Baptize us in the risen life that death cannot destroy. And the last verse, three-personed God, fulfill the promise of your grace, that we, when all our searching ends, may see you face to face.